Zander, what's going on with you, brother? A nice little win today. Hey, good start. How you feeling?
Yeah, not much. I mean, yeah, feeling good of course. If this was a loss, it would have sucked a lot, but uh, a win's a win. We feel good after a win, and back to the drawing board though. We got a lot more work to do and setting up next. So, looking forward.
True. You know what? Here, let's go get that out of the way, bro. Because look, because Boost right away said, "All right, sign up next." Bang's dog shit. He's gonna regret leaving, and then we're gonna make Shanghai. So, so I wanted to get your thoughts that aren't Boostio thoughts, because Boostio thoughts are always, different. I find everybody
Very unique.
yeah. So then, since you mentioned Sen, what do you think about the match next week? What are you thinking about? What are you excited about? What are you not caring about? What's up?
I mean, Sen, there's a lot of history there. Obviously, there's I worked with John, worked with Zelsis way back when version was still around.
V1? Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, Bang left 100 Thieves, obviously, like you said, to Sen. So there's a lot of history involved. The orgs that themselves, like, there's a rivalry there. So it's always going to be a fun one. There's kind of a meme in the community that like, oh, 100 Thieves, Sentinels again, oh, blah blah blah. No, it's going to be a blast though. It's going to be an exciting game. Everyone's really good, and so should be a blast.
I think so too, right? And that's why I'm here for too. But to go back to you as well, and now that you've gotten out of the way, is I want to go zoom into you. Is because I find with us right now, this team I find is exceptionally unique in terms of structure that they offer to any of the role that you're not coming to fill into. So I want to get your take on how you find you fit in terms of the role that you currently offer, especially with the voice you bring as a whole too.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a different system from MAD. I have to fill shoes of like a person that obviously Sean's really really good, but maybe not exactly how I play and how I function as a player. On MAD, I was very talkative to the point where I became the IGL last year. So, but we have a lot of talkative players on this team. Ben, EU, Boostio, and Asuna talk very very much. So I'm just there to almost fill the gaps. Anytime there needs to be comms or like dead comms or like anything that needs to be said, I fill the gap. But yeah, I'm just supposed to be that rock coming into the system. There's a lot of things I need to do better and can do better. The system is completely different from MID, so there's a lot I have to adapt to, and still working on that. But yeah, just like I said, it's very different for sure, and we're gonna get there.
I think so too, right? Because I find this team in general, like showing today, was solid. There were some, interesting grounds, but that's what happens. That's what Valorant is, right? That's what makes it interesting. I do want to rewind a bit too, since we are finally here today at first day of VCT. Is look, a lot of people had a lot of questions around 100 Thieves because of the off season, which can we address that, bro? Like,
We can address it.
What happened, man?
I honestly, I mean, we lost to Trust and Plug. As simple as that. I mean, we
lost the Trust and Plug, man.
as much as people meme it, I don't care if people meme it. Like, respectfully, like, you should meme it. Like, I think I would meme ourselves, honestly. Like, I kind of do on stream a little bit here and there. Like, we even like after we're like saying, oh yeah, Jerwin clears ass pass, like all this stuff, like the duelist for Trust and Plug. So
yeah, Monty's
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, we just have like, that was like very early. I would say like we were testing things. Breach Neon, you saw on Bind, we tested that, but we reverted back to a different comp that we're playing now. So there was a lot of testing going on at that stage of time. Regardless of the testing, I definitely think we should have won the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I said it to like them right after, like, Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia in the World Cup before they won the World Cup. So I was like, it's all good if we lose early. It's about what we do after, lose and learn.
That's fair. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's just that every great team has had questionable losses along their path, right?
For sure.
Yeah, sometimes you lose to Saudi, sometimes things go wrong. It's fun, so I get that.
Happens. What happens?
It does happen, bro. And But now, going back to you though, is I find specifically what I see as well too is that, considering you probably know these guys for a long time, and one thing that's been exemplary of the entire Heart of the squad is like how well they get along, right? It's definitely been like a really cool camaraderie that I find is present in very very few teams. You know, being friends both in and out of the game too is, I think, really really impressive for me to see. So what I want to get is, because you've gotten, it seems to be mighty close to because not only are you pissing beside Peter or Asuna, right? You're out here high-fiving. Are you guys crossing streams too, or no?
Crossing streams? No,
Yeah.
we're not getting that too a little too close there. But
so
we definitely,
there's a limit. Okay, fine.
there's gotta be a limit, of course.
Yeah, but then I imagine you've gotten like, you know, pretty cool and close to the guys, right? Are you guys hanging off stream too? Are you guys, you know, going out together? What's going on with that? How are you like really gelling with them all? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I've honestly found it a lot easier to mesh with these guys, mainly because, like you said, I've known Suna for a very long time, almost like 4 years now. We've been really, really close friends. I've obviously worked with Kyle way back when. Worked with Daniel, EU, and back in 2023, M80. So it's been really easy. The only people I really had to get to know was Zix and Bustio, the coach, and IGL, which is probably the most important part. But yeah, we're talking a lot off stream. We hang out every time in Discord, whether it's in Discord or like to like a restaurant or whatever it is. But yeah, it's honestly, it's gotten really easy to like get to know everybody, mainly because of the history we have.
Okay, I'm glad. And now for you specifically though, is I find there's been a big scaling factor as well on your end with all the adaptability you've had to take on with both, you know, being IGL and adapting to different teams, and now, you know, finally being back in tier 1 again too, right? It's like there's this lens I find put on you as, I think, one piece fitting into an old roster for someone who's been there for years well too. So from your end too, what do you find some things that you want to consistently show as season goes on compared to where you are right now?
I mean, I've kind of gotten off the duty of IGL. So like I'm there to like pretty much click heads. So the biggest thing for me is to just try to perform as high as I can, like, or as best as I can for the team. So like that's honestly where I could shine the most. Everybody else, like I said, is a very, very large talker. So it's not like the team needs an extra voice, although I'm there for like an extra voice and I will speak a lot. It's just like as a matter of like just quality. Like I think if you look at like a lot of sports and like even esports, like the quality of the player you have or the quality of players you have pretty much leads to the win majority of the time, as long as you have good teamwork and do things really well. So I'm just making sure I'm sharp as I can be and perform.
Okay, all right, and if we're talking quality though, so then let's compare it to are you like a shitty polyester t-shirt or a fucking macaws jacket, bro? Where you at with that?
You know, I honestly, I'm like, I could get to the like, you know, the designer luxury brand stuff, but right now I gotta keep working. You know, there's a lot to prove, and right for now I'm just a nice $1,000 suit, something like that. You know,
Okay,
that's all I am.
You know what? $1,000 suit isn't a bad suit. It's a nice suit. But speaking of adults, by the way, you seem to be a lot of the times the only adult in the room when also comes to these guys, bro. Because tell me, why are you changing the laces of shoes of a room full of grown men? Why?
Because they're lazy. They're all kids. They don't want to change their own shoes. I mean, I'll be honest, that the laces, like, I care about like a little bit of what I look like. Obviously, you know, I gotta keep everyone fresh on the team, and people were just like, I don't really care about the white laces. Like Bustio's, you know how Bustio, he's like, I don't care. Just get me some shoes so I can walk on stage, you know. So I was like, all good. I'm gonna make us look fresh. Set up Cryo, set up Bustio, and yeah, I'll do it for them. So they're my boys.
Yeah, you've been pretty nice and humble about it, which I can respect too. But one thing final thing I do want to question you on too is I was also digging back on your stream, and stuff on that. When you say the words, "I need dick," what do you mean by that, bro?
Oh, I need dick. Let me see if there's any dick online. Yeah.
You know,
Please elaborate.
Sometimes you say things, you know. Sometimes they're not taking, you know, don't take it fully for what it is. I don't really
What am
mean
I
it.
supposed to take it for then?
Yeah, I'm just pretending, you know. But It's funny. It's always funny to me. I kind of made it a meme in this team because they all say it now. They just say it out loud randomly, and I'm like, yo, what? That's my thing. I need the dick.
All right, that's the quote for the interview, bro. That's so good, man. You know what, Zander? I'm glad you're finding your identity in the squad with such loud personalities. Like that really shows just how resilient you are, bro. No matter how you're doing it, man. So respect to you on that for sure. And of course, any
got a bunch
follower-
of yappers on this team.
Yeah, you do, man. Yeah. People here love it, especially with a team like Busio. It does get hard to, really put yourself forward. But I'm glad you got your thing going on, bro. That's what's up for me, man.
Appreciate it.
And final words you had to all the 100 Thieves people's watching, and all, of course, all the dick enjoyers out there watching you, bro.
I appreciate all of you. Thank you for your endless support. Seriously, like I love my chat. I love everybody that watches. Really appreciate all the people in the crowd that came to watch us play. Yeah, shout out to all you guys. Shout out to the haters too. A lot of people had MIBR winning this game, and kind of fueled me a little bit. I'm glad to see that. I hope people vote for Sentinels, and it'll fuel me more. So it's good. It's good. Keep hating. Keep loving. I love all your support. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Zander. I appreciate your time, brother. GG's, man. And I'm glad and I'm excited to see what y'all gonna do next week, man. Take care, bro. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you.